Hey guys, the Franchise Goat here, and welcome to episode number 3 of the Baltimore Orioles franchise. In today's episode, we're going to play opening day. As you see, we got John Means against Garrett Cole. Take a look at the schedule. It's a 3:05 game, and then we have the off day. After we play opening day, we'll sim ahead. I'm not sure how far yet, but we'll sim ahead a little bit up until the next game that we're going to play. We're going to jump right into this ball game. John Means for us, Garrett Cole for the Yankees. Let's jump right on in. We'll play the full game as we'll do with the games we play in this series. Regular old home unis. See, we have Oriole Park. There you can see the lineups for both teams. Yankees obviously have an edge when it comes to talent. In the batting order, they have guys who can hurt you at pretty much every spot in that batting order. We're looking to see if some of our younger guys can perform well, and of course John Means would be in that group. And here we go for opening day of the 2020 MLB season. Jumping right in, you can see John Means, 12-11 with a 3.60 ERA and 27 starts last year. Very respectable whip, and only 38 walks in 155 innings. Not particularly a big-time strikeout guy, but doesn't walk many. As we'll jump right into opening day. As you can see, after getting 2 quick outs, the Yankees are going to get their first base runner of the game as DJ LeMahieu reaches first base on a walk. First base runner of the season given up by John Means, and they'll follow that up with yet another as Aaron Judge lines a single into right field. And the Yankees have 2 runners on with 2 outs, and all of a sudden, a quick inning turns into one that John Means will have to work out of. And as you'll see with Stanton, we get to a 3-2 count, and then Stanton is going to launch a 3-run home run. And just like that, the New York Yankees are going to take a 3-0 lead from us on opening day. We knew this Yankees offense was very power heavy, and we see it right there with Stanton. Jumping to the bottom of the first, Garrett Cole is going to get us 1-2-3 here. Austin Hayes flies out to center field to end the inning, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead into the second inning. In the second, a much better inning for John Means as he gets his first strikeout of the season, striking out Aaron Hicks on a slider down and in. Means would then follow that up by getting out of the inning 1-2-3. Jumping ahead to the bottom of the second, we get our first hit of the season. Renato Nunez with a line drive single, and more of a ground ball between second and short. Beats the shift there. And as you'll see, we start to get a threat going against Garrett Cole as Anthony Santander hits a deep fly ball to center, and it is gone. The Orioles get on the board. 2 runs back, and all of a sudden it's just a 1-run game. Santander gets our first home run of the season. Garrett Cole missing with an off-speed pitch right out over the plate, and Santander did not miss. As you'll see, the long ball was quite a theme in this game, as Rio Ruiz is going to follow Santander with another deep drive to center, and this ball is going to leave. Back-to-back home runs for the Orioles here in the bottom of the second. Santander's on a breaking pitch. Ruiz just turned around a fastball. Very impressive swing from a guy who I'm really looking to see what he can do. He could really become one of our big-time power bats in the middle of the order. Good start to the season for Rio Ruiz as he launches a home run out to center field. And we have come all the way back. The Yankees put up a 3 spot in the top of the first. We answer with at least 3 in the bottom of the second. And as you'll see, we're actually going to get 4. DJ Stewart, yet another guy who's got a little bit of pop in our lineup, launches a home run to right field. Cole misses his spot with a 1-2 fastball, and DJ Stewart absolutely crushes it, a no-doubter onto Utah Street here in Baltimore. And we're actually going to take a lead here in the bottom of the second. Kind of surprising, as we are definitely the underdog in this ball game. But 3 home runs in the inning, and Garrett Cole is struggling. Hoping for a shutdown inning in the top of the third from John Means, we would not be so lucky as the Yankees' power strikes again. Aaron Judge with a solo home run. So Judge and Stanton have both taken John Means deep. The long ball hurting him a little bit as the Yankees come right back to tie the game at 4 here in the third. Jumping ahead to the top of the fourth, Means is going to get another strikeout here. He gets Gleyber Torres on a fastball. Actually, not a particularly well-located pitch. And then to end the fourth inning, he's going to get Aaron Hicks again. 3-2 breaking balls down out of the zone. Good pitch from Means. And despite the 2 home run balls, he's actually pitched all right. Here in the bottom of the fourth, Chance Sisco is going to get himself a hit. A guy who we're looking at, obviously we have Adley Rutschman, but I'd like to see how Sisco performs, especially early in the season, and he lines a single there. Nothing else we would get in that inning. John Means continues with his strikeouts as he strikes out Gary Sanchez to start the top of the 5th inning. An impressive at bat there. John Means would actually be done after 5 innings as we bring in Sean Armstrong. Pretty high ERA in a decent number of games last year, but a guy who we're hoping can get a little bit better for us this year. Jumping all the way to the top of the 6th, Judge is the first batter against Armstrong, and Armstrong's going to strike him out on a fastball inside. With 2 outs then, he gets Luke Voit to pop out to shallow right field, and it's an impressive top of the 6th for Armstrong. Hopefully a reliever we can depend on, gets a quick top of the 6th. We send him back out for the top of the 7th, and that proved to be a bad decision as Gleyber Torres launches a solo home run to left center. The home run barrage continues for both teams as the Yankees are going to take a 5-4 lead, and it looks like we maybe left Sean Armstrong in just a little bit too long. Torres hits a bomb to center field. We're going to bring in Alexander Guillen, and as you'll see, he loads the bases with 2 outs, and Aaron Judge is going to hurt us yet again. A 2-run double into the right field corner, and the Yankees take a 7-4 lead here in the top of the 7th. Judge continues to hurt us. The Yankees' middle-of-the-order power bats have really hurt us. Now, Guillen does get out of the inning as he strikes out Stanton on a fastball up, but the damage is done, and we need some runs going into the bottom of the 7th. With 1 down, DJ Stewart is going to step in. Garrett Cole still in the game, and Stewart's going to get jammed, but this ball is going to find its way into shallow left field. DJ Stewart beats the shift with a little blooper, and he's going to actually get to second with a double. And as you'll see, that would be the end of the road for Garrett Cole. Ends up going 6 1/3. Besides that rough second inning for Cole, we really didn't get much going off of him. And as you'll see, the Yankees will go to what is actually a very good bullpen. And they're going to bring out Adam Ottavino, who obviously had an extremely good year last year with a 1.9 ERA in 2019. We'll see what we can do against this stacked Yankees bullpen. 2 outs now, and Jose Iglesias is going to ground a ball up the middle. We are going to test the strong arm of Aaron Hicks, and the throw is offline, so DJ Stewart scores. And we have the first run of this game for the Orioles that was not a home run. Jose Iglesias, a 2-out RBI single, and that's big time for us. In the top of the 8th, we're going to bring in Jorge Lopez, another guy who struggled in relatively small sample size last year. But as you'll see, he had a solid outing there as he strikes out Luke Voit. He has a very good curveball. It's actually his primary pitch. He's our long reliever for this year, and he's going to get Gary Sanchez to pop out to shallow left. I wanted to try and save some of our bigger back end of the bullpen arms just in case we could get a couple runs in the 8th. And Jorge Lopez effectively pitches around the 1 base runner and gives us a solid 8th. Tommy Kahnle coming in for the bottom of the 8th for the Yankees, sporting a 3.62 ERA in 72 games. Obviously, Kahnle's injured in real life, but in the game, he is still a very good overall reliever. With 2 outs, we're going to get a line drive into left center field, actually down the left field line, rather. Anthony Santander is going to get his second extra base hit of the ball game as he lines a double, kind of beating the shift there, though it's probably a hit either way. And then Rio Ruiz, who already had a home run on the day, is going to get his second. This one is absolutely crushed into right center field for Rio Ruiz. And just like that, the Orioles have come back again from a 3-run deficit and tied the game. Rio Ruiz already his second home run of the season, guy who has a lot of power against right-handed hitters. And Tommy Kahnle has a rough outing here for the Yankees. And we have this game tied up with our little 2-out rally in the bottom of the 8th. Rio Ruiz in line to maybe be the hero. Hunter Harvey will come out. He's a guy who had very limited action, but is actually in our closer's role for this year. We bring him out as our 4th reliever out of the pen, and hopefully he can shut down the Yankees in the ninth, and as you'll see, he's going to do just that with a strikeout of Aaron Judge. He works around a hit, but gives us a scoreless ninth, and we have a chance to walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. Zach Britton comes in for the Yankees, and Jose Iglesias is going to greet him with a line drive double down the left field line. Iglesias had a couple hits. He's our leadoff hitter, going to be a key part of this lineup if this team wants to do anything. Also, maybe a trade piece in the future. And with 2 outs, you'll see Austin Hayes lines one down the left field line. It's going to just stay fair. And Jose Iglesias comes in to score. Austin Hayes is the hero. He walks off the New York Yankees as our offense does an excellent job of coming back despite our pitching giving up 7 runs to this high-powered Yankees offense. Our offense countered with some home runs, and we managed to get a win on opening day. Not to say that I think we're going to be a better team than the Yankees this season. I would be shocked if that happened. But as you'll see, a solid way to start off what's probably not going to be a great season. Austin Hayes gets the walk-off, but Rio Ruiz player of the game, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Hunter Harvey the win. You'll see Zach Britton the loss, gave up 3 hits. Ruiz and Santander had great games. Jose Iglesias, 3 hits. DJ Stewart also added a home run. Aaron Judge was the Yankees' big offensive factor. As you'll see, we simmed up to mid-April, and we are 11-12, which is actually a little bit better than I thought we would be. Let's take a look at our scouting real quick, and I'm just going to go through a couple of players that I have been looking at. I want some guys who are going to be ready pretty quickly. Joey Alderson fits that mold. As you can see, he's already at a 70 overall, guy with high potential who could be ready to go very quickly. He's a third baseman, high contact guy. Maybe if we wanted to move Rio Ruiz or Jose Iglesias, Alderson could be a potential guy we look at. But yeah, that's an interesting one. In the next video, we'll see Wade LeBlanc take on Griffin Canning. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And in the next video, we will go for the sweep against the Los Angeles Angels. Take care.